Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. For today's video, I'll be teaching you guys how to get rich and adopt me. Now, before we get into the tips, I would like to let you guys know that you can't get rich overnight. So if you're expecting to get rich overnight, I'll leave this video right now. You have to be dedicated to work for the inventory of what you want. I've been playing for about, I want to say 3 years, and this is of course with breaks, on and off. I haven't been playing it like every single day, but this is currently what my inventory looks like so far. So yeah, it took me a lot of motivation and dedication to get here, but I just kept consistent and worked with what I had. So yeah. If you guys would like to know how to get rich fast and adopt me, just keep watching this video. As y'all know in Adopt Me, there's currently 4 different eggs. Or 5 different eggs, basically. There is the cracked egg for 350. Then you have the basic egg for 600. The royal egg for 1,450. And then you have the garden egg for 750. And then you also have the retired egg in the VIP room for 600, I believe. I would recommend to hatch eggs and buy the right type of eggs. So the ones that I highly recommend is the cracked eggs, since they're not expensive, and the garden eggs, since those are limited. They're limited pets, and they're only in the game for a certain amount of months. And so I'd recommend stocking up on these. That way you can make megas and neons and then trade them, because people will want to overpay for the new pets that came out. So yeah, you can overpay for people tend to overpay for these since the pets do leave in a couple of months. I think every 3 to 4 months they leave. So yeah, I highly recommend getting the garden eggs and just seeing what you can hatch from those. And like I said, if you get 16 or even 4 or, more than 16, you can make a lot of megas and neons and get overpays for them, especially when the update first comes out. Alrighty, so my next tip would be to know your values. There are 3 different types of values in Adopt Me currently. We have the preppy values, the happy values, and the normal values. And I'll go over them real quick just to give you guys an idea of what they are. So the happy values are when you don't care about whether the pet you're giving for another pet is over or under, or if you're overpaying by a lot. You don't care if it's if you're overpaying for that pet. You're just actually happy that you're getting the pet that you want. I wouldn't recommend this value if you're wanting to actually get rich from inventory, but every so often I do use this just when I see a dream pet or something and I really want to overpay for. I do use this, but not often. Then the next value I have for you is preppy values. So there's a lot of preppies in Adopt Me, and preppy values are basically like cute pets. Like the poodle, for example, or the toy poodle, or even the owls are preppy. There's a lot of preppy pets in Adopt Me, so what I'd recommend is, if you want to do preppy values, is you can make tons of preppy neons and megas and trade those with preppies and get overpays for them, since preppies do tend to overpay. Like this cow cat, I could make a neon of it and I could get an overpay out of it with a preppy. So yeah, preppies tend to overpay for cute pets, like I say, or like I said. Then you have your normal values. So your normal values are just like, you know, if I go on to Adopt Me GG and I put in a, let's say I'm trading, so I trade, okay, let's use an example of this. Hold on. Alrighty, so I did this trade today, and actually I was really happy with it. I had a neon shark puppy for neon rod shark puppy, and I also had a neon ride shark puppy that I was willing to trade. And so this person over here gave me a T-Rex, a neon fly ride T-Rex, and a Fleur-de Ice. Now, I know the Fleur-de Ice is probably not that high in demand, not that I know of, but the T-Rex, actually, that brought me up to like, that was a huge win. That was actually I can put it on screen right now, because I don't remember exactly what it was, but I think it was like they were over by like 2 points, 2 or 3 points, like 5 or something like that. And that's actually a really huge win, because, you know, you're getting more for your pet, is what I'm trying to say. Is you're getting more for that pet. So I got a little bit of an overpay for my shark puppy. And keep in mind, I've been trying to trade that shark puppy forever. So actually me getting that was actually really good. And another example is like for this one, I just did this one in a rich server. So I didn't really want the fallow deer. I had a neon fallow deer, and so I didn't want this one. I had a jellyfish that I was not gonna ever want. I had a hamster, and I also had a chow chow. And I had my 4 dodos that I didn't feel like, you know, making neon. So what I actually did was I asked this person, I was like, hey, is it okay if I do these 4 dodos with some ads, you know, for your neon dodo? And she was like, yeah, but none of them are really, you know, they're all newborn except for one. So could you add a little bit? And I was like, yeah. So I was over a little bit on that trade. I think like 0.25 or 0.25, but I still think it was worth it, because I got a neon dodo. I actually love the dodos. The dodos were really cute, and I had, like I said, I had 4 of them that I did not feel like leveling up, because I didn't want to waste my time with that. So I actually just traded her, and I got my dodo. So yeah, that's the examples of all the values. Alrighty, this tip I don't do really often, but I do it sometimes, and that is doing different challenges. So let's say you're doing a common to legendary challenge, or there's a common to neon challenge, and then there's common to mega neon challenge. I did this a long time ago when I was first starting out growing my inventory, and this actually did help me out a lot. I think I got, let's see, when I did first start, I had a regular, I think I started out with a dog, even like a dog or a mouse, and I traded that up for, you know, an uncommon, and then I went up to a rare, and then I think somebody gave me like 2 ultra rares for it, because it was a high demand rare at the time. So somebody gave me like 2 or 3 ultra rares for it, and then I traded those ultra rares for a low tier legendary, which I don't have the legendary with me here anymore, but it was a metal ox, and that actually, you know, that was still good. Even though the metal ox is low in demand, it was still pretty good. I mean, I went from a common mouse to a legendary metal ox. That was still pretty good. And then there's also other challenges I have done where it's like you trade hyperspeed potions for just random pets, and I have gotten good pets out of that. I've gotten ultra rares just out of doing that, which that's benefited my inventory a lot. And then there's also, like, you can do pet wear for pets, which, I do that sometimes. And, there's a lot of different challenges you can do. And actually, if you guys want to see me do a common to legendary challenge just to prove that it works, I would love to do that. So yeah. I know this next tip I know is probably self-explanatory, but that is making megas and neons. Megas and neons tend to get overpaced since a lot of people don't feel like leveling up the pets or don't have time to level up the pets. So right now I am making a Mega Neon Coca. I've got 16 of these and I'm currently making one. Since I think these are exotic pets, I could be wrong. They couldn't be exotic pets, I don't know. But I'm making a Neon Coca and then for a Mega Neon one, and then I'm moving on to like Toy Poodle because that's a exotic, I think. And then I'm going to also try to do cow calves, because cow calves, I think, are exotic too. So I've been trying to do cow calves. You know, preppy pets, preppy neons and megas can get you overpaced, especially from preppies. Making preppies neons and megas, and then making megas in general can benefit you. They can raise your bucks, and they can also, you know, like I said, you can get overpaced for them. I know I repeat myself a lot. This next tip is self-explanatory too, but that is logging in every day. So I did have a log in day streak of 31, and I stopped playing Adopt Me. I actually took a break from it because I was getting bored, and so I didn't feel like playing much anymore. And but you can see here I've got 340 stars. And you can get pets from this, and you can get also, you know, bucks. So like you can get certain amount of bucks each day. So like here, 100, then 200, and then you get a big gift, and then, it's 25, and then you get 52. Just logging in every day actually really benefits you as well. Because like I said, you could get said pets from it. You can get a toucan from this, starfish, golden egg, the ginger cat. You can also get, I think, a Pomeranian from the next tier when you finish this slide. You can get a Pomeranian, the diamond egg, and then I think there's another ultra rare parrot. I am not sure. I'll put it up on the screen now. When I am editing this, I'll put it up on the screen and show you the rest because I actually have forgotten. This tip will actually benefit you a lot, and that's to be on top of updates. So right now we've got the legendary Kraken, which is the new legendary pet during this update. And then you also have the Sea Angel, the Dracula fish, the urchin, and the lionfish. I think that's all. And so basically what I'm meaning by this is when the update first comes out, try to get as many of the pet as you can, and make them neon and mega, because people, when they first come out, people will want to overpay for them. And also, to go along with this tip, have your age up pet, like your age up potions ready. So normally what I do now is, I used to do it with my kangaroo, but I traded it. So now I do it with my kid goat. I actually got a mega kid goat, I think today or yesterday, and I was really happy about it. So I got a mega kid goat, and this is now my pet that I use for my age up potions, because I just think it's so cute. I love it. So yeah, pick said pet that's like fully grown up and that you would want to use to grind up age up potions with. And whenever the update comes out, make sure you get lots of the new pets, and then, upgrade them to Mega and Neon, and then you can trade for them and get overpays with it. Alrighty, this next tip is for all of my people who keep saying like, oh, I don't have a lot of bucks, my bucks is low, things like that. That is because you're wasting your bucks. You waste your bucks on, got gifts. I wouldn't recommend wasting your bucks on gifts because, they don't have any value. Gifts are not in demand. And also, there's free food around the map that you can take instead of actually buying it from the supermarket. There's food, there's sandwiches and apples here at the school that you can take for free. There is free water here at the hospital, and there is also healing apples here at the hospital. If you don't want to come in here and actually heal your pet, you can just heal them with the healing apple. Oh, and there's also sandwiches here too. I didn't know that. There is free drinks, but you can only get one at a time here at the pizza place, and then there's also pizza dough here and pizza toppings that actually, when you actually eat one of these, it only takes one bite, as with a sandwich or the pizza dough, it takes like 3 and 4 bites. And in the salon, there are donuts that you can take. Alrighty, so another tip is to make use of the map teleporters. So say like if I had to go to the salon, I would always use the toy teleporter or the car teleporter to get to the salon or the pizza area fast. If I needed to go to the school or the hospital, I could always use the gift teleporter. And then, also, if there's a beach party too, I could always use the gift teleporter and get to there. And then, like I said, if you have a bath, like if your pet has a bath area or a bath task, you can always reset your character and just go to your house and put your pet in the bath. So yeah, I would make sure to utilize these because you can actually get tasks a lot done faster if you utilize these. You can get places a lot faster, whereas if you teleport to gifts and you're having to go to the salon, you have to walk all the way over to the salon for the gifts. My second to last tip is to utilize the jobs that are around the house or around the map. So whenever I have a school task and I'm grinding, after my pets are done with their school task, I would normally come over here and be the teacher, and I'll just stand here for about 5 minutes and get the $50 that the job actually has. And I do that for all of the tasks that, you know, if it's the hospital task, I'll be the nurse and stand there and get my money after they're done. And then if it's like the salon task, I'll always do the salon job and then get my $50 that way. And then I also always do it at the pizza area. Whenever I have the pizza task for my pets, I will always use the job. I'll always use the jobs at any place that offers them. My last tip for this video is to be consistent. You're not going to get it, like I said in the beginning, you're not going to get it rich inventory overnight. You're not going to become rich overnight. You're not going to get this mega, you know, you're not going to get megas overnight. You're not going to get neons overnight. You're not going to get legendary neons overnight. You got to work for it. You got to put in the dedication for it. Like I said, I've been playing this game for about 3 years, and I'm still nowhere close to rich, quote-unquote rich. I still have a long way to go before, you know, this is actually a rich inventory. But like I said, if you have like school or something like I do, I normally set aside, so either after I come back from school for the day, I will set aside 1 to 2 hours for that evening to actually level up some and to grind some on Adopt Me. And like I said, on the weekends, I normally try to put aside 2 to 3 hours for the weekend. That way I can get some, you know, that way I can actually level up and Adopt Me without having to, you know, be on that crunch. Like I feel like I've been on the crunch. And this is actually a bonus tip real quick. Make a plan of what you want your inventory to be like so make a plan of what the pets you're wanting to trade, or you're wanting to make mega or neon, or, you know, what pets you're wanting in the future. See, like right now I am making a mega mouse, and then a mega quokka, and then I'm just mega beluga whale, mega ant, which I'm literally not there yet, but like a mega poodle too. So just make your So just make your plan ahead of time. That way you know what actually
Boys! Boys!
River, holler. So just make your plan ahead of time, that way you can actually see where you want your inventory to go in the future. Alright you guys, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys learned something from these tips that I have given you. And like I said in my last video, if you guys have any requests and things you want me to cover in Adopt Me, just let me know down in the comment. And yeah, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below if this has helped you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!